could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Oh, that's...
And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Ukraine, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Brilliantly cut out. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Courtois, will they claim to that? Del Piero. Oh, perfectly measured that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Defending was strong and firm.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's one-on-one, surely!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
Has a goal! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at...
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race. He'll try from distance. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Messi in acres of space out wide. Belts one. Roberto Carlos. He's played him through. Neymar. And he's whipped it across. That is a brilliant interception. A sharp pass. Out to the left it goes. And it's Beckham. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Xavi. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
13.
time for changes
Pablo
on
Cannavaro.
both sides, actually.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 10.
Costa
Messi.
Curta kept
El
aware,
dorsal
and
17.
it is reclaimed easily. No
El
joy this
dorsal
time.
11. Filippo Inzaghi. Serán
Cannavaro.
sustituidos por el dorsal 3. El
Oh, it's a
dorsal
nice
7.
idea, but the
El dorsal
execution...
8.
Oh,
El
that's
dorsal
ambitious.
4.
Yamal
El dorsal
is
20.
pairing after that
Se va a
one.
llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri, over to the left. He's got tall. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Costa Curta. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eto. And the shots! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. He has found the way through. Yamal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Adams makes the interception. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Del Piero. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal.
Yamal! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Ukraine still without a single shot on target. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, what now the finish! Goal, Ukraine! And it's Ukraine who take the lead.
Ukraine clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Cafu. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's a corner kick. France with the corner. They're first. Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Del Piero. Messi. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Ukraine are doing very nicely, It's Neymar! That's going to go a long way. Cafu. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well played right into his path. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's an excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Cafu.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Makaleli. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Ukraine are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Ukraine go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back on the way. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Adams calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Messi. Played through into space. Opts to play it back. Great chance! Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That is lovely. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... He's having a hit! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Oh, did he not thump that? Did he not thump that?
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
Ukraine find a position of real strength now.
Ukraine are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And it's Neymar. Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's... Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. But they've got it again. Referee's given a throw. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a go! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Ukraine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Shot, great hit! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
He's got the shot away! Danger averted for now. Looking for the runner. Mbappe. Courtois, will they claim to that? Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's going for goal! And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Suarez. 15 minutes till half-time. Pass somewhat off target. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He can get that clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's got his cross in. And that should get the job done. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Short changes him with that pass. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Cafu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking to set free a runner. Well read, and the danger is averted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good ball over the top. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that was vital.
Added time.
Rodri. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Luis Suarez! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have! And we hit half-time. Ukraine playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution.
So we're into the second 45. Xavi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Luis Suarez. Good spot, he's seen the run. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Xavi. Luis Suarez. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that has been clubbed away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's lofted through here. Well read, nice interception.
The attendance for this
Vinicius
match was
Junior.
71,198.
That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Cannavaro can get it clear. Neymar chooses to go cross-field. Oh, good ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh no, what a... Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Neymar finds himself offside. Xavi. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that was very necessary. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Rafinha. Oh, and he's through the middle. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Fiddles it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. Now it's Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. Haaland. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rodri. Haaland. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. And here's the chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Del Piero. Can he finish? And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Please take this opportunity to pay a
So
visit
what do you
to our
take away
official
from it
store
all, Jim?
where memorabilia
Ukraine
from today's
desperately
match are
failing
now
to
available.
impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. one and all, it's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's through here. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was a given. It always was. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kimmich. Del Piero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Has a go! This time, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Ukraine with the corner, there first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Cafu gets it away.